welcome everyone to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. The Bulls will put total leather and will get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Army's offense will get first crack at it today. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. The Black Knights send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So today, time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates. And while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big time.
There he goes. Ball down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. Got the quick pass. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Give to the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Using the quick game. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Buys a little time with his feet. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USF.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. They'll pull in the squib kick inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll run the option. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. And the Black Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Turning it on. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the option. Makes a man miss. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Got it in the middle. It's Howard. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Black Knights have pushed it inside the 20. Give to the big fullback. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give to the fullback. Shakes off the defender.
Oh, I love when you give the fullback the ball. It's kind of a dying breed. It's been taken out of most offenses. But I like when you reward him for all the unselfish plays he has to have throughout a game.
And you know what I like to see? The evolution in football. Fullbacks become a bit of a dying breed. Now you're starting to see a few sneak back in here.
It's crazy. Football's cyclical, right? The moment somebody does something else, you go the other direction. It just always changes.
And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up. Memphis went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Tigers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in Conference USA, and that certainly held true again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. Floating away. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he'll let it go to the left. He'll try to take it back. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll start this drive going to the air. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll keep it on the sneak. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Finds a man on the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Defense in press coverage. Looks as if he's going to run it. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Fortner. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. That brings them to within 1.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Brown wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Sullivan. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. To the air on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Buying some time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They just keep firing. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, if only he wore a half-size smaller shoe. Maybe he keeps that foot in bounds and complete in the end zone. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Bulls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bulls.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the right. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And I think out routes are solely about timing, because that wide receiver is going to get to a point and break it all straight to the sidelines, and you could just tell he put too much mustard on it and just led him a little bit too far.
Oh, they're after him. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Reed. Really nice gain, gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Now on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Howard. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Black Knights are on the move. Off the play fake on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's short. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. The snap sets up the throw. Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown, Army! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quickly complete. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Sullivan. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are 1st and goal. He wants to throw it again. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown Bulls!
That touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Benson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down, just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. He's at the 10. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, South Florida. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, Ole Miss and LSU have battled to the final whistle. Here's a quick breakdown. Ole Miss found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win. But this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Oxford. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Here's a heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. The Black Knights come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The option look. Makes the play in the backfield again, and the defense can use a timeout and get the ball back here. And the Black Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Quarterback may change this route. Wide receiver going in motion. Brown wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. Throws to the tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Here comes the heat.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have just it doesn't exist in them. And you could tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he hurt him.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Black Knights will send out the punt unit. Wants to return it. He gets a block. He's loose. Open field. Time has run out of the half, and he can sprint to the locker room where the orange slices will be a little bit sweeter. A punt return for a touchdown to end the half.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
Brown will throw it. Quarterback adapting. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice.
Makes the grab down the left side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got his man downfield. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, USF. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Wide open downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? On the option. He'll do it himself. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And the Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Give to the fullback. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit...
Oh, he's got some space. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Black Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. The play action fake. Going for 6. Touchdown, Black Knights! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Oh, better look out! Pass the sticks and still on his feet. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to adjust the pattern. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got a man. It's Singleton. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Gonna run it. It's Isaac. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big.
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown Bulls.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He'll bring it back out to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds there. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop it.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll go to the fullback. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Brown will throw it. Here's the pressure. Caught in the backfield, it's Isaac. Got room at the 35. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Looking to throw again. It's caught. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Still looking on the move. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He wants it all. Touchdown Bulls. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Benson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Using his feet. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Swings it out to his running back. Looking for room at the 25. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll send the back in motion. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. give to the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Black Knights will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. Brown wants to pass. Fires left. He makes a catch. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Fires to the right. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. On first down from the 13-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Dances away to buy time. Got out of trouble and throws. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On the run, it's Isaac. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone, but they'll need to move forward here on 4th and short. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. And the Bulls will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run. And you know at this area of the field, it's really tough to throw it. Let's see who...
And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Able to pick up a couple on that last one. It's 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Coleman. Throwing right. Makes the grab. It's Roberts. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
keeping it on the ground with the single back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Break. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Army! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And the offense takes control of this football game. I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Now on the option. Creates a little space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now facing a 3rd and long. Goes to the option. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming in this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because
he lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like it.